Hello and welcome to Miss Sewell's Adobe Premiere Pro tutorial video. We're talking about the tools panel today. That's right, that one, with all the tools that you'll ever need when you're editing. One of the things I've noticed in the tools panel that stayed pretty consistent over the years, through Adobe updates, it might look a little bit different, but the tools are pretty much the same. There are technically 16 different tools in the tools panel, and I'm about to show you all of them. I know that it's a lot of information all at once, but at least you'll have it in one place. So first things first, like with other panels in Premiere Pro, whichever tool you have selected is highlighted in blue. That's important to remember since each tool is designed to only perform specific tasks. The first tool is the selection tool. The selection tool looks like this, and its shortcut is V. The selection tool is the default tool in Adobe Premiere Pro. This is the tool that you will likely do most of your editing with. You can select, move, and trim clips using the selection tool. When you position the selection tool over one of the end of your clips in your timeline, it temporarily changes to a trim pointer. The selection tool is your go-to tool. It's the one that, quite frankly, I do most of my editing with. The next set of tools are the track select tools. That's right, there's two of them. The track select forward tool looks like this, and its shortcut is A. The track select backward tool has the shortcut of Shift plus A. These tools can be super handy when you are moving clips around in your sequence. The track select tools allow you to select all of the clips in your sequence from wherever you click, either forward or backward, depending on which tool you are using. One important note here is that Adobe has condensed the tools panel. To access some of these tools without using the shortcuts, you have to hold down your click and the option will pop up and you can select whichever hidden tool you need. The next three tools are all stacked together, but are all pretty different. First, the Ripple Edit tool. The Ripple Edit tool looks like this, and its shortcut is B. This is one of the tools that took me a while to start using, but the more I use it, the more I love it. When you trim a clip with a Ripple Edit tool, it doesn't leave a gap in your timeline. Watch this. As I trim the first clip, Premiere moves the second clip over and saves me the step. Pretty cool. When you're using the Ripple Edit tool, it's a yellow arrow in your timeline. The Rolling Edit tool looks like this, and its shortcut is N. The Rolling Edit tool doesn't leave a gap in your timeline either, but for a very different reason. When you use the Rolling Edit tool, it moves the out point of one clip and the in point of the next clip. So whichever clip you are making shorter or longer, Premiere is adjusting the clip next to it to compensate. The length of your timeline will stay the same here. The Rate Stretch tool looks like this, and its shortcut is R. The Rate Stretch tool is a quick way to speed up or slow down a clip. Of course, you can always right-click and click on speed and duration, but the Rate Stretch tool is just one step. If I stretch out a clip, the Rate Stretch tool, it's going to reduce the speed of my clip. If I make the clip shorter, it's going to speed that clip up. Whenever you get done using the Rate Stretch tool, as long as you have the clip name showing in your timeline, it will show you at what percentage that clip is now playing at. The Razor tool is probably the most straightforward tool here. The Razor tool looks like this, and its shortcut is C. Simple enough, it splits a clip wherever you click. Just make sure that when you are done, you change it back to the selection tool, or you'll end up with much more cuts than you intended. The Slip tool looks like this, and its shortcut is Y. The thing that sets this Slip tool apart is the fact that it just affects one clip. The Slip tool slips a clip's in and out points without moving it in your timeline. Watch as I use the Slip tool here. Since it just affects one clip, I can use it by hovering over the middle of this clip and watch as my video changes. When you use the Slip tool, once again, the length of your sequence stays the same. The only thing that changes is where that one clip starts and stops. The slide tool is paired with the slip tool, but it looks like this, and its shortcut is U. The slide tool is kind of like a combination of the slip tool and the rolling edit tool. When you use the slide tool, you are moving a clip back and forth in your timeline while simultaneously adjusting the clips next to it to compensate. Moving on, the pen tool looks like this, and its shortcut is P. It allows you to add keyframes to a clip. You can't write anything with the pen tool, however. So, if I use Shift plus or minus to expand the track height, I can easily see the keyframes I've created in the timeline with my pen tool. If for some reason keyframes aren't showing, even with expanded tracks, click on the wrench and make sure you have Show Video and Show Audio keyframe settings checked. Video keyframes change opacity, while audio keyframes change volume. So, when I have a video keyframe in my timeline here, I can quickly fade out my video, and audio for that matter, without using any effects. Next, we have a couple of shape tools, the rectangle tool and the ellipse tool. They don't have any keyboard shortcuts, and they're pretty straightforward to use. If you want to add a shape layer to your video, grab one of these tools, and then click and drag on your program monitor. After your shape is created, go back to the selection tool. Then you can customize the settings of your shape by clicking on it and then navigating to the Effect Controls window. The hand tool, that's right, looks like a hand, and its shortcut is H. The hand tool allows you to navigate forward and backward in your timeline. If you have your program monitor zoomed in, you can also navigate around your image here with the hand tool. Okay, hang with me, we're almost done. The zoom tool looks like this, a little magnifying glass, and its shortcut is Z. With the zoom tool, you can zoom in on your timeline just by clicking. To zoom back out, hold down Alt when you click, and it'll change to a little minus. That's it. Fun fact before the last set of tools, the backslash key is a shortcut for showing your whole timeline all at once. Take a look. The last two tools are type tools that allow you to create graphics pretty quickly. The first is the type tool that looks like this, and its shortcut is T. You can create a custom text layer with this tool. Just like with the shape tools, wherever you click on your program monitor is where Premeire will start typing. When you're ready to change the size, shape, color, and other settings, go back to the selection tool, click on your type in your timeline now, and then go to Effect Controls. There's also a vertical type tool that lets you type vertically. It doesn't have a shortcut, but it works just the same otherwise. When you're ready to create a graphic for your video, of course you can go into the graphics workspace, but sometimes you just don't have time for that. So the type tools let you make the graphics you need without rearranging all your panels and workspaces. So, those are the tools in Adobe Premiere Pro CC. I know it was a lot of information really fast, but hopefully now you can start to recognize each tool, their shortcuts, and start using them more. Thanks for watching, and as always, File Save Control S.